You're on the train, reading, and a prickle starts up the back of your neck, the specific physical certainty that someone is watching you. You look up. You're right. Eyes meet yours, then dart away. You never saw them. You weren't listening for them. And that wasn't luck, and it isn't paranoia. Something in you detected that stare. A detector you were born with. It happens everywhere. The cafe, when you're the one glancing and they feel it. The window you look up at, already being looked at from. Walking at night, certain of eyes behind you. For over a century, people have explained it two ways. Either you've got something psychic, eyes emit a force you can feel, or you're just paranoid and remembering the lucky guesses. Both are wrong. The psychic version was tested properly, and it died in a laboratory in 1898. The paranoia version can't explain why you're so often right. What's actually running is stranger and far more flattering. A piece of survival equipment watching on your behalf around the clock. 3 clues, then the reveal. By the end, the prickle stops being spooky and starts being one of the most impressive things your body does. Clue 1. It is not telepathy. We have to clear that away because it's the obvious wrong answer. Back in 1898, a psychologist named Edward Titchener noticed his students were convinced they could feel unseen stares. So he tested it properly and found nothing. No ability to detect a gaze you genuinely couldn't perceive through any normal sense. Every careful test since has agreed. There is no psychic beam, no sixth sense reaching out of the back of your skull. And yet the feeling is completely real. Titchener didn't say the students imagined it. He said the sensation was genuine, but the explanation was wrong. Which leaves the actual mystery intact. If it isn't magic and you aren't imagining it, what is detecting the stare? Clue 2. You were watching them, just not with the part of you that knows it. Your sharp, detailed vision covers a tiny cone about the width of your thumb at arm's length. But your peripheral vision, blurry and color poor, spans nearly 200 degrees. And it is exquisitely tuned to 2 things: movement and faces turned your way. So, on that train, while your focused eyes were on your book, your peripheral vision was quietly monitoring the whole carriage. It caught a shape orienting towards you, a face holding still while everything else moved, and flagged it below awareness as worth checking. You didn't consciously see the starer, but your visual system did at the edge and sent up an alert you experienced not as sight, but as a feeling. The prickle on your neck was a report from a sense you don't know you're running. Clue 3. And this is where it gets remarkable. Your brain has dedicated machinery for one job: working out where eyes are pointed. In the 1980s, David Perrett, a neuroscientist at St. Andrews, found individual cells in the brain that fire specifically in response to gaze direction, some responding most when another's eyes are aimed directly at you. Not faces in general, the direction of the look. Think about how much your brain must value this to spend cells on it. Because for a social animal, a direct stare is one of the most loaded signals there is. A threat, a challenge, an attraction, a predator. Missing it could be fatal. Over-detecting it costs almost nothing. So evolution built you a hair-trigger stare detector, wired to err towards yes, watched. It is scanning constantly, silently. And when it fires, you feel eyes you never consciously saw. So here's the answer to the mystery. You feel watched because you are running a silent, always-on stare detection system. peripheral vision feeding a brain built to prize the direction of a gaze above almost anything else. It catches stares your conscious mind misses and reports them as a bodily feeling, because that's faster than thought. And the reason it feels uncanny, almost psychic, is the one detail the spooky version got backwards. It isn't reaching outward to sense their eyes. It's an inside job. Your own hardware, working so far beneath awareness that when the answer surfaces, it doesn't feel like seeing at all. There's no beam from their eyes to your neck. There's a supercomputer behind yours, watching the room while you weren't. But if it's just clever vision, why does it feel like magic so often? Two reasons. First, a direct stare is unmistakable at the edge of vision, so when you do catch one, the hit feels supernatural. Second, and quietly, the misses vanish. Every time you feel watched and turn to find no one, you shrug and forget it instantly. Every time you turn and someone is there, it burns in as proof. Your memory keeps the hits and bins the misses. So the ability feels far more magical than it is, a brilliant detector wrapped in a trick of memory that makes it look like a superpower. Sit with what that means for a moment. Right now, as you watch this, your peripheral vision is tracking the edges of your room. Your brain is running its stare detector on every shape at the border of your sight. You are monitoring the world far more completely than the narrow spotlight of your attention lets you believe. The feeling of being watched isn't a glitch or a ghost. It's a rare moment when a hidden layer of your mind taps you on the shoulder and briefly lets you feel how much it sees. A window into the vast, silent watchfulness running under every second of your life. You were never sensing their stare. You were feeling your own mind catch it. A detector so fast and so silent, it feels like something out of science fiction. The next time your neck prickles, you'll know. That's not a ghost. That's you, seeing more than you knew. If this named a feeling you've had your whole life, leave comments down below, like, subscribe, and send it to someone who swears they can feel eyes. This is ORIGINIFY, where we undiscover the hidden forces shaping everyday life and uncover the quiet truths behind what it means to be human. I will see you in the next video.